Hey, good morning, everybody. Scary here, aka Butcher Boy. It's Wednesday the 15th of April. It's gonna be another beautiful day here in Cincinnati. Anyway, today's show is gonna be called Master Manipulators. For those out there who are curious what I'm gonna talk about, man, if there's women in here watching this, they're gonna either smile or hate me. But I don't give a fuck, really. I don't. Men or women. I mean, if you don't like my content, so be it. I was hanging out with Bruce yesterday because he met someone a couple of weeks ago. Finally met someone. And within inside of 2 weeks, she's gone. So I'm like his emotional tampon. He calls me. I feel, I love him. He's a great guy. I know down deep he'd really like to meet somebody. I know he would love. Bruce is still living in the Cinderella world, like a lot of people are. They walk the earth. Oh, there's true love. True love exists. I know it. I know it in my heart. This is what men say. This is what we say. Because most men are the victims of master manipulators. See. And I was sharing this with Bruce yesterday. We were talking on the phone. It's like, I just didn't have I was busy all day yesterday. I didn't have a car. My car was in the shop. But we were talking on the phone for a while. For a couple of hours, actually. From the moment a woman can say the word dad. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. Daddy, when they're babies, is the moment they learn they can manipulate a man. Now the infant that says dad, they may not know consciously that the reaction the father gave the little daughter when his eyes lit up and he had a glow about him and he picked up his baby girl, that they would become manipulators, master manipulators. But her subconscious logged it. See? And I was trying to explain this to Bruce yesterday. I said, Bruce, in the past 20 years is when I really woke up. I mean, I'm a romantic, but I'm not naive enough to think that that's going to ever fucking happen. See? Because you live long enough unmarried like me and single unlike, like me. And you develop friends. I mean, I have friends that are female friends, that are just friends, acquaintances, and guy friends. And I sit back and I learn. And I watch and I learn, Bruce. Women are master manipulators. Oh, she's a church-going, God-fearing Christian woman. She's a Mormon. Oh, she's a Southern Baptist. Oh, no, she's good. She's salt of the earth. I know it in my heart she's salt of the earth. She's different from the rest. No, she's not. And when I mean, it's not always sexually based. See, that's where men fall short. They think that if a woman cheats, it's sexual. A woman doesn't have to be sexual with another man to cheat. All she has to do is flirt with him. Chit-chat with him at work. At the gym. At the butcher shop. Because, oh yeah, man, all through my life I was working with my company, I had all kinds of housewives flirting with me. And I knew they were flirting with me. That's cheating. It really is. You're unfaithful to your spouse. And what the spouse is to them is a provider. See, that's where a lot of guys fall short. They think, well, she's not cheating on me. She's not taking her clothes off and getting bumping uglies with some guy. She's with me. Okay. But she might be flirting with somebody, see? That's still cheating. And the minute you turn the screws on them and you accuse them, the master manipulator comes out and they turn the screws right back at you. And they manipulate you. They gaslight you. They accuse you of overreacting. They accuse you of overthinking. They turn it on you. The thing is, you should never, ever, ever argue with a woman. And a guy I used to run around with who's no longer alive, Vietnam veteran, he taught me a lot of stuff when it came to women manipulation skills for years and years and years. I may not have really listened, but my subconscious caught it. He said, don't ever argue with a woman, Gary. Don't ever argue with a woman. Just listen to her spew. Don't argue. Even if you know you're right, don't argue with a woman. Because if you argue with a woman, any rebuttal you have back at her, she's not hearing that. Women don't listen to what you say. All they take from a conversation or an argument is how you made them feel. That's how they're wired. And this guy had been married twice. You know, he knew it. He'd been to the pony show. He'd been to the circus. He said to me, he goes, Gary, you're the smartest guy alive. Never get married. Never get married. And don't get attached. Because if you get attached and they know they've got you, then you're fucked. So I said to Bruce, if anything, you should have learned from me over the years. They all have the skill to manipulate. And I'm sure there's women out there today watching my show and they're thinking, God damn it. Shut up, Gary. You're sharing our best stories. No, I can't. I don't have the power to share everything because I'm not a woman. I don't have that instilled manipulation skill. I'm sure there's a zillion ways you have learned, all you women have tweaked over the years, how to fuck with a man's emotions. I'm not naive. I know that in the past 20 years, every girl I've gone out with has cheated on me. In one form or another. And what I mean by that is either slept with another guy, or flirted with another guy, or manipulated her boss, or manipulated a friend. That would be considered cheating or unfaithful to me as a boyfriend. I'm aware of that shit. You can go back, and of course you're not going to, but I'll be honest with you here. The past 5 women that I've gone out with, I haven't slept with. Haven't slept with them. I treated them right. We did everything but sleep together. Because I'm not putting my heart out on the line anymore. I'm not fucking doing that. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not putting my heart out there. I won't. I've learned enough over the years. The do's and don'ts. And I was saying this to Bruce last night, when you put yourself out there like that and you really put yourself 100% into a woman, into a relationship, and you let your guard down, you're exposing all kinds of, you're risking getting crushed. And I don't fucking have time for that bullshit anymore. I'm not going to do it, fuck and that. Like I said in that show, Talk to the Hand. Does everything you want. Doesn't argue with you. None of that bullshit. None of it. If you go into a relationship armed, listen to what I'm saying, guys. If you go into a relationship armed, you gotta hold back some of your artillery. Get the walls up just a little bit higher than normal. And be aware that whatever comes out of her mouth is a lie. It may not be, but we don't know. We'll never know. Wars have been fought and lost and won from ancient Rome over women. How'd that happen? The queen might have said to the king, oh, well, he makes me feel funny. He's a mean person. I don't like him. So he's fucking king, gets his army of men and soldiers and goes and crushes his town. Over what? His fucking wife. Master manipulators. The only master I want is Bashan. Did that go over your head? Masturbation. See? Look at my Talk to the Hand show. It tells it like it is. Women will fuck with you, whether they're consciously or subconsciously, they will fuck with you. Why do you think guys, and I said to Bruce, Bruce, you are working less now than you've ever worked in your entire life. When you were married, you were killing yourself at the office. Killing yourself. Yeah, I remember you telling me these things. Why? Because she wanted that house in Vermont that you lost in the divorce. She wanted that boat for Lake Cumberland that you lost in the divorce. She wanted this, she wanted that, she wanted that, she wanted this, and this. To keep up with the Joneses, see? And you killed yourself at work so she could sit home and have tea with her girlfriends at the country club that you never even played golf at because you were too busy killing yourself working. Honestly, I don't care who I piss off in this show. I do this just for fun. But I speak from the real world. I've said this in programs before, so I'll say it again. I don't give a fuck. I tell it like it is. I'm here to help other guys out there. And women, you're included here. Men can manipulate just as much as women can. If you get a guy who's real savvy, don't fall in love with a guy. He could be fucking 3 or 4 women for all you know. It goes both ways. I'm just saying women in general because I'm a dude. And women, since the day they can say dad, they got you by the balls. Got you by the balls. It's true. So I told Bruce, Bruce, stay single. Fuck it all. Just retire. You got the money. You got the means. Just retire and you can hang out with me and my buddy Roger. He's getting ready to retire. You like to hunt? He likes to hunt. I don't like hunting. But I mean, you don't see what I mean? You can have a good time. I love my life. I really do. YouTube allows this platform for me to shoot my mouth, hang out. Maybe I can, anything I may or may not say to people out there, they can relate to it. Say, you know, Gary, you're right. I didn't think about that. Women are after your resources. Hello, they're after your fucking resources, guys. Wake up. Wake the fuck up. Gary, you sound jaded. Well, I am. But I've been jaded a very long time. And women have broken up with me because they know they can't get me to say, will you ask you on bent knee to marry them? I've had women break up with me because they know they can't manipulate me. That's why. I'm not going to do it. You could try, but you ain't going to get it. You're not going to put a fucking scarf over my face. I'm aware. I don't play the game. I don't put up with the shit. I won't do it. I won't do it. Anyways, the rant today. I got to go out for a walk. It's beautiful here in Cincinnati today. I'm going to go out and walk and then come home and have some breakfast. Anyway, that's all I got. Thanks for stopping by and listening to me rant. I'm throwing bones out there at you. Listen to what I say. I've been there and done that, and I'm still doing it. Master manipulators. That's all I got. Take care of yourselves and each other. Thanks for stopping by. Peace out.